Oh shit, it's kind of hard. That's kind of hard beat. What it do, Ski? It's your boy, Farewell34, and today, I'm here with my reaction video to Files of the X Variety. We're going tinfoil hats. Hope you're doing well. Today we're watching episode 2 of X-Files. I actually really enjoyed the pilot. I thought it was engaging. Set up the groundwork. We've got Scully. We've got Mulder. They deal with the extraterrestrial. So it's gonna be cool to see how their journey sort of unfolds. Sort of working on these extraterrestrial cases. And we start off in Oregon. I'm guessing we're gonna go across the country and just investigate the paranormal and sort of watch out for their higher up. So sick idea, cool concept. Let's see where it continues to go. So as always, if you enjoyed this one, then definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Got some water because it's gonna get pretty spicy. Yeah, with that being said, guys, check this one out. Yeet. Now we're in Idaho. Oh, but what is this, a tire? Hello? Holy shit. They got the battering rams, they got the pistols. So what, they're like military? We got them. Petroleum jelly's not gonna help there. Illuminati confirmed! That's so funny. I've heard this song in like the meme, but I've never actually seen the original context. Also, is it when they say based on like real events and stuff, is that cap or no cap? Because Seth Green, lol. Uh-oh.
The photo was taken last year.
James Wong?
Test. Military will say only that these pilots accepted the risks of flying experimental aircraft.
Yeah, there were rumors those pilots.
There were other rumors too. Paranormal bouquet.
I don't know what it is. Mulder off the jump's got this sort of like swagger and suaveness to him. Also, he's the plug. He knows when anything is sketchy in the paranormal world. Like this gentleman.
Leave this case alone, Agent Mulder.
What?
You are exposing yourself and Agent Scully to unnecessary risk. I advise you to drop the case.
Wow, that guy walked in at a really odd time. You caught the spooks?
This isn't some UFO
Oh,
goose
tapped confirmed!
Listen, I don't want to talk about it on this line. I'll talk to you about it on the flight out, okay?
Okay. Also, what is that tie? I was trying to distinguish if it was like a sperm cell design or if it's more of like a Google Maps pin.
It's not like he didn't get to come home.
Oof. Wait, what?
But when you're the wife of a test pilot, you thank God just to have him home alive.
Is that a
Anyone
thing?
ever offered to
Bring the FBI to my house.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I've called all the numbers about 1,000 times.
I'm
I'll be
so
staying in the Beach Grove
intrigued.
Motel if you need anything. Maybe these guys are flying those planes.
It seemed
Maybe
like
these
it.
guys are the washouts.
It'll take them some time to get the nicknames down, but Moldy came to mind. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm like, calling him Moldy. That'd be...
Colonel Kissel?
Scully's hard on its own. I don't even
Can I
need
talk
to make
with
a name for that.
Special Agent Mulder.
Alright, the grind. Fellow journalist.
There it was. Just hovering. Quiet
Sure.
like a hummingbird.
You sure kid didn't
For
throw
a
a paper
minute there, I
plane?
thought it
What would be the chances of someone like me seeing a UFO?
Catch you outside.
She's not having it.
Sucker.
Don't doubt the boy. He's with the shits. This area is restricted. Military installation to the west. Some vaporwave piano, barbed wire. So it's got to be experimental, like spacecrafts. It seems like the route they're going. Them at 9 o'clock, eh?
Here comes another one.
Right at you. Appears the local use.
Stay right there.
We didn't do anything.
Oh, there's Seth Green. I wasn't too sure if it was another person with the same name. That's totally it.
Go.
Oh, one time they dropped these bombs. Whoa.
Yeah, it was kind of heavy. Oh, there's this place.
Uh-oh. You got the ops.
Over. And then they just hang there and hover without making a sound. And you just think, you know, who turned down the volume, right? Cruise right over Saddam's house, you know, you'd be like, what?
Oh, they're baked.
Mulder, did you see their eyes? If I were that stone...
Ooh, if you were that stoned, what?
Mulder, are you suggesting that the military is flying UFOs?
No.
He's not
Planes
suggesting.
built using UFO technology.
He's got the receipts.
Mulder, come on.
That's pretty.
You got
That's
two
pretty
blurry
close.
photos.
You saw exactly what I saw in the sky tonight. What do you think they were?
Just because I can't explain, and it still doesn't explain to me what happened to Colonel Budahas.
That's also fair. It'll be cool to see if there's stories similar to this idea, but more fleshed out, where like Moldy goes too far, thinking it's gonna happen, and it turns out it's false.
You didn't come to raid my minibar, did you?
Her husband came home last night.
It'd be too early to do something like that, right?
They've done something to him.
What are you talking about?
That's okay. It's okay. Just relax. Well, I'm Special Agent Mulder.
Why do I have to answer these questions?
It's not him.
I can't. I don't get the kicker here.
I can't remember.
Shit's brazy. Yeah. Oh no. Here we go.
What the hell is
I thought they were gonna do that when they had the camera following them when they went to the car initially. Oh, Men in Black. Here we go.
You think if maybe we ignore
Is
them,
that
they'll go away?
Maypiece or May? I can't tell because of the. They're inside, but the voice sounded very similar.
FBI!
From SG.
National security. Now get in your car. Of intense indiscretion.
Guys, you're ruffling too many feathers. It's only episode 2.
nothing?
They knew we were coming before we ever arrived. And they returned Colonel Budahas as a decoy. I was approached by a man in D.C. who warned me to stay away from this case. He didn't give me his name.
It would be a national scandal.
No, you're not thinking big enough. If it were true, it would be confirmation of the existence of extraterrestrial life.
Did you ever stop to think that what we saw was simply an experimental
Are y'all standing by the window?
Like, our kidnapped victim is no longer outstanding. Let's get out of here, Mulder, while you still have a job.
Aren't you even curious?
He said no. Okay. You gotta be careful. You never know if you're gonna get whacked.
Mulder! Where are you going?
To find the truth! She wasn't down for the cause. He had to go on his own.
Don't go past the edge of the tall weeds.
It's pretty mod. The man behind the wheat, who pulls his gun on the street. Scully said UFOs. He said no. Oh shit, it's kind of hard. That's kind of hard beat. Oh shit. Running in Tim's, that's hard. And like, who isn't to say you're not gonna get your mind mangled either, you know?
No!
No, don't leave your gat. Oh my goodness.
Hi. I was just looking for you.
Yep, you dropped
I
the
knocked,
ball
but I
there.
saw the door was open.
Yeah, you gotta cut. Yo! He really played that for a second. I was like, maybe, I don't know what's gonna go on.
I want you to get on that walkie-talkie and find out where Mulder is.
Get to the talkie.
I think you can.
This is pretty spicy for a second episode. Oh my goodness. Oh, they got to go through that level of G's in that experimental aircraft. They got to test on them and give them some next shit, thus resulting in all the rashes or whatever it is. I feel like by the end of this series, we'll have an irrational fear of a bunch of states.
I want the car running. I said start the car.
It's not a good look, Scully.
Get in the car, Mulder. Get in the car.
Is he blessed or like? Is he...
They were here. They must have threatened her. And
I think. Yeah, you got too close, buddy. You gotta call this one. Cut your losses.
No, anything.
Yeah, I think that's the point now.
Anything more than when we got here.
You didn't see him walking from far? There's no one there.
Mr. Mulder, they've been here for a long, long time.
Damn. Okay. And that was my reaction video to X-Files Season 1, Episode 2. And I actually really enjoyed that episode. I thought the ideas of them exploring a UFO in comparison to the first episode, where that was clearly, you know, more extraterrestrial, was a cool pivot to show just the different directions that the show might go. So they sort of touched upon the idea of like their higher ups and, you know, watching where you sort of decide to peek and go through. So I think the idea for this episode was, I think Scully was right, where they should have left early, and now they know that they're playing with fire. They're a little too close to the fire, so to say. So that ended up with Mulder, you know, being, well, him and honestly Scully being compromised to the extent now where this gentleman has to walk in. He seems like a military higher up or whatever it is who's working with extraterrestrial programs. Luckily he didn't get hurt, but I mean, now he got his memory wiped, so who knows if that's going to cause any long-term issues for him. If anything, it's more of just like a forewarning, like, hey, if it's not in our interest, we don't want you to go further, but if it is within our interest, we'll bring you into the fold just enough. So I thought that was an interesting route they decided to take for the series, and one that was like intriguing to watch as they went along. I thought we were solely going to just focus on this military families in this community, but we, you know, kept them there a bit just to as like a marker to get information and go back and sort of mark the other storylines with, you know, the Seth Green character and just what's going on with these sort of unidentified flying objects. I love that. I actually really like that episode. I like the seriousness to the stories. There's, you know, fun little comments back and forth, but I like the chemistry between Scully and Mulder, the way that they bounce off of one another. I like the push and pull dynamic quite a bit so far here, and the way they demonstrated this episode. And overall, I thought that was a pretty entertaining episode of X-Files. So that was only episode 2. I was surprised the directions they started to go so early on. So we'll see how this one goes. Like, who is this group? Who is this figure in the suit who came up to him twice now, right? It seems like he's almost going to be like, not a mentor per se, but like a gatekeeper. I think gatekeeper would be the right word. While Scully and Mulder, at least for now, aren't like, Mulder's got he's got the sauce. He knows what he's doing, and Scully's a good like guide with him to help him get to the truth and whatnot. But they're gonna have to, like, I think what I'm getting for the first few episodes, or maybe even season or so, is they gotta really just test the waters, right, while they build this X-Files, I guess, series, right? So pretty cool. I liked what they did with this one, guys. But that was X-Files Season 1, Episode 2. What'd y'all think about this one? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, then definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. But with that being said, folks, I will catch you all in the next one. I actually like where they went with this one. But with that being said, excited for the next one. I will catch you all later.